Hi guys, just a quickie. I mean, non-Muslims are still laughing at the primitive and childish attempts to inject scientific miracles into the Quran. We stood and we marveled at the amount of stupidity required to call the Quran inimitable. And we had 15-year-old non-Muslim girls logically take apart and refute the comical surah-like-it challenge. So I, for one, am not particularly bowled over by these mindless attempts at making apologetics seem rational. And when I saw this video by one of the most hilarious Muslim apologists, Imran, well, I call him the Frog, after his croaking stint with Dr. Krauss, I was in stitches.
I've read it. Good. It's actually, you know what it is? It's actually a reading. No. I love. No. Okay, come answer my question. Please answer my question.
I think.
Can you not answer it? You can't answer it.
Yes, I can answer it.
Please answer it. He didn't know. Did you get that from his own mouth? From his own mouth. He couldn't explain what empiricism means.
Our Kermit this time embarks on a crusade to explain something else he doesn't understand. As usual, it seems he's not too good at English, nor would I recommend him as a cunning linguist. In this video on Eminem versus Quran, he tries to make the point that the Quran uses 40 of what he calls rhetorical devices, and this provides the evidences that the Quran was written by a god. Because not even Eminem, the god of rap, can match this. This is what a wise man thinks of this approach.
It is a silly challenge, because if you're telling me that a linguistic person could sit down and write 10 words with each word having 4 different meanings, suddenly you're going to follow that person. Is that all your religion is to you? All someone has to do is make up some poetry of a different language and suddenly you're going to start following them, because it's not about counting rhetorical devices, my brother.
So what exactly are these rhetorical devices? Well, they use in sentences to enhance something or make it stand out. They don't change the meaning of a sentence or the information conveyed, but rather create emotions and effects which go with the factual information. So there's about, 50, 100, or some trivial and some more complex. So let me make an example. If I say red car, I am stating a fact about an object. If I were to apply the rhetorical device in the form of an aphorism, for example, I would say a red sexy car, because it reflects a commonly held belief, woman in red and all that. Anyway, so applying personification would make it a red car, a sexy car. I could add rhythm and rhyme and say, look at the car I can see from afar. It is so sexy, so red it is, and so on. Now, in this thing, I've got like 5 or 6 rhetorical devices. I could change it to the car is red and start waffling about how I chose the color red over all other colors. And I use the third person singular present tense form of to be to signify the presence of a car in today's society. But all I would be doing is explaining grammar, words, and then adding a bit of nonsensical fluff and mumbo-jumbo. So if we look at his example, the shortest chapter in the Quran, are there any rhetorical devices in use here? No, not really. What did you expect? For example, using a word such as abundance, meaning a great amount, or as in a lot of good, and then call it hyperbole is outright stupid and does not fit with the definition of hyperbole, which is an overstatement characterized by exaggerated language. And things like usage of a pronoun is hardly a device, or the usage of a word with multiple meanings is simply redressing a flaw into a feature. It is so desperate and so stupid, and any child can spot the incongruity. All it represents is the usual fabrication and relabeling effort by dishonest Muslims trying to artificially inject a false sense of pride into their faith-based relief. Why? All they're doing is making non-Muslims laugh. This is ridiculous. Okay, see you next time. Bye for now.